I think people like Dayton because it's small and historic and they think of it as just a really nice little town.
When I got ready to retire and I decided where I wanted to spend the rest of my life, I have a son in Hawaii and I thought about Paris, France, and I thought, no, I wanted to come back to Dayton. And it's just nice to have an identity where in a large city you don't. They don't know who you are and they don't particularly care.
It was a wonderful place to grow up. Yeah, you could inform who you are really well. You know, lots of time. You can watch squirrels. You can explore. You know, you become very, very independent.
The quality of people that we live with mostly honest, compassionate, thoughtful people. Technically, I'm retired, but rarely the day goes by that I don't get somebody called up and says, "Hey Doc, what do you think about this? Anyhow, this is what my current position is recommending, and what do you think?" We lived with them through sickness, birth in many cases, and many cases of death. And by the time you have gone through those experiences together, it is more than a professional relationship. It is friends. I guess that's right.
We have a lot of people who approximately 30 years ago decided that they wanted Dayton to be someplace they could be proud of, so when their children grew up they would be proud of Dayton and they would want to bring their families and, you know, they'd not be ashamed of what it looked like. A lot of their own time and their own money into it. And that's when the courthouse project started, the Depot project. thing about having as many activities as we do, it brings in people from surrounding communities, and they spend money here. And the taxes stay in Dayton. And normally when they spend money, it will move from person to person 13 times.
Surviving. It's not thriving by any means. It's as like many small towns and actually many middle-sized towns. It's just with the way technology is changing, it's just barely making it.
This is an unusual population, and I started by saying we have high unemployment, and we'll be among the top 3 counties in the state for having the highest levels of unemployment in the state. Okay, by the same token, we have a small cadre of people in this area who are very wealthy.
Basically, it's about downtown farming, I would say, yes, you know.
Yeah.
Back when we come here in '55, they was 8 running sawmills. And
you know, the job market's real slim, but people that want jobs have jobs. The ones that don't rather work the system. Young people move away, and you know, you got a bunch of basically, like Wayne saying, the senior citizens of what pretty much runs the town, or you know, it's the biggest population. There's not enough industry to keep the young people here.
I think that there are mostly older and younger, and none in the middle.
Nothing for young people here. There's no real, what do you do to make money, you know?
Not much to do. Yeah, just it's getting bored a lot.
I think I would have made more money if I had gone to.
Probably the worst thing is probably the job market. There's just not enough industry here.
Okay, and then the worst part is it's a small town, and you're not aware of the whole world, and there's a lot of things swirling around that, you know, you're not aware of.
One of the disadvantages of a small town is gossip. Everybody knows your business.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your business. But a small town, you really gotta watch. And you almost have to have a thick skin, or people will say things about you, whether it's true or not. And that happens a lot in this town. The gossip runs wild.